Hello students, we had completed Boyle's law. Now the second law of gaseous law, that is Charles' law. What is Charles' law? Suppose at constant pressure we are filling definite quantity of gas in a container, and if we see how the volume changes with the temperature, then it was found that for every 1 degree rise in temperature, the volume of gas increased by 1 upon 273 times of its original volume. Matlab, as temperature increase, volume increases, but how much it increases? Just by increasing 1 degree Celsius temperature, volume of gas increased by 1 upon 273 times of its original volume. Suppose original volume is 273 at temperature 30 degree. 30 degree ઉપર ગેસ છે ને એનું વોલ્યુમ 273 છે. તો તમે એક જ ડિગ્રી ટેમ્પરેચર વધારો 31 ડિગ્રી કરો તો એનું વોલ્યુમ કેટલું થઈ જશે? 273, 1 by 273 times. And 273 का 1 by 273 कितना होगा? 1. So volume become 274. Similarly, when we decrease the temperature, volume of the gas decreases. This type of observation is seen by Charles. That's why it is known as Charles' law. We'll do mathematical form so you better understand what is Charles' law. First we'll write the statement. What is Charles' law? At constant pressure, we have to keep pressure constant. For definite quantity of gas, for every 1 degree rise in temperature, volume of gas increase by 1 upon 273, 1 by 273 times, exact 1 by 273.15 times its original volume. This is known as Charles' law. Clear? Mathematical form derive करते हैं. Let at 0 degree Celsius, volume of gas is V0. Whatever be the gas, at 0 degree Celsius, let its volume is denoted by V0. Okay? At T degree Celsius, at T degree Celsius, volume of gas is denoted as VT. Okay? 0 degree upar volume V0 છે, T degree Celsius upar volume VT છે. Clear? Then what will be VT? VT would be V0 plus 1 upon 273 times of original volume, and that is V0. This is the temperature of the gas, volume of the gas at any temperature, that is VT. If we take common V0, then it will be 1 plus 1 upon 273.15. At 0 degree, suppose the volume is V0, at T degree Celsius, the volume becomes 1 by 273 times of its original volume. What was original? जहाँ से आपने स्टार्ट किया है, V0 is the original volume. तो original volume का 1 by 273 times increase होता है. That is the final volume. This is called Charles' law. And everything taking place at constant pressure. If we take LCM, then it would be 273.15 plus 1 upon 273.15. LCM ले लिया? Okay. It will be T times, right? So T it will be. So it will be T. Because we increase T time, 1 degree नहीं, T degree increase किया. Now, this temperature, 273.15 degree Celsius temperature, is called Kelvin temperature. I'll explain you in the next topic. What is Kelvin temperature? So 273.15 degree Celsius temperature is called absolute zero Kelvin temperature, and T plus 273.15 is called Kelvin temperature of degree Celsius, that is T. So if we put up here, then we have Vt upon V0, that is equal to Tt upon T0. मतलब volume is directly proportional to absolute temperature. Volume is directly proportional to absolute temperature. What is absolute temperature? Temperature measured in Kelvin, that is called absolute temperature. So V is directly proportional to T, temperature, that is called absolute temperature. Now first we'll discuss what is absolute temperature, what is thermodynamic temperature. Charles proved that volume is proportional to temperature, not proportional to. Volume is changed by temperature. Suppose we take definite quantity of gas and we are changing its temperature by 1 degree Celsius. Then its volume also goes on increasing. And how much it increases? It increases by 1 by 273 times of its original volume. What is this absolute temperature? Suppose we take volume on this axis, temperature in degree Celsius on y-axis, and here the volume. When he took some information or observation for volume and temperature, he got a straight line this way. Because as volume increase, temperature increases directly proportional, so graph will be straight line. Now when he extrapolate this graph towards backward direction, towards temperature axis, he found that this volume becomes zero at which temperature? Negative temperature, because this is 0. Here it would be 273, here 546 degrees Celsius temperature, and this side it is negative temperature. Suppose we take it as 173, this is 273, then so and so. So it is minus 173 and this would be minus 273.15 degrees Celsius. So at this temperature he found that at minus 273.15 degrees Celsius temperature, volume of gas becomes 0. Volume of gas becomes 0. उसके बाद तो टेम्परेचर हो ही नहीं सकता है, मिनिमम टेम्परेचर है ना. This temperature at which volume of real gas becomes 0 is known as absolute zero temperature or 0 Kelvin temperature. ऐसा कभी होता है कि हम गैस लिया हमने और अमुक टेम्परेचर पे फिल किया है, we keep on decreasing the temperature, we see that volume also decreases, but at certain temperature it was not observed that volume 0. How the gas volume will be 0? तो फिर गैस ही नहीं रहेगा वो. तो before reaching to volume 0 means what? Gas will not be gas only. At that particular temperature or before that temperature, it will liquefy. So it will turn to liquid state. It's not the real statement कि गैस નું વોલ્યુમ 0 થઈ જાય એવું થોડા હોય. તો આ જે ટેમ્પરેચર છે આપણે -273.15, we assume that hypothetical gas होगा because this is theoretically plotted. If we extrapolate this graph, then it is cutted at -273.15 degrees Celsius. So we are assuming that is at this particular temperature volume of gas becomes 0, and this is the V0 volume, because at 0 degrees Celsius whatever be the volume, that is called V0. So this temperature at which volume of gas is 0 for hypothetical gas, not reality, it is not true, because before reaching this temperature gas turned to liquid state. This temperature is called absolute temperature, absolute Kelvin temperature, Kelvin temperature. So in Kelvin, 273.15 degrees Celsius is known as 0 Kelvin temperature. Clear? So this is called absolute zero temperature. And Charles showed that for every 1 degree rise in temperature, volume increases by 1 by 273 times. Not not directly proportional. But when volume and temperature is, absolute temperature is compared, they are directly proportional to each other. If you remove proportionality sign, K will come, it's KT. So volume and absolute temperature ratio is always constant. If we write it for calculation, it is V1 T1 upon V2 T2. The ratio is always constant. This is known as Charles law. See, एक बात का ध्यान रखिए. Suppose it is given that at 10 degrees Celsius, volume of gas is 100 ml. At 20 degrees Celsius, 200 ml thase. Is it right or it is wrong? For 10 degrees Celsius, the volume of gas is 100 ml. We double the temperature. Volume double होगा? नहीं होगा. क्यों नहीं होगा? क्योंकि V is not directly proportional to degree Celsius temperature. V is directly proportional to Kelvin temperature. If we convert them into Kelvin, this is in Celsius. આને તમે Kelvin માં change કરો તો કેટલું આવે? 273 અને 10 એટલે 283 Kelvin. આને તમે change કરો એટલે કેટલું આવે? 293 Kelvin. We are not doubling the temperature in Kelvin. 293 is not the double of 283. तो जब टेम्परेचर ही डबल नहीं हुआ तो वॉल्यूम कैसे डबल होगा? इंक्रीज होगा लेकिन 200 नहीं होगा, बिकॉज इन केल्विन टेम्परेचर इज नॉट डबल्ड. व्हाट आई मीन टू से, वॉल्यूम इज directly proportional to the absolute temperature. It is not directly proportional to the degree Celsius temperature. So if we plot a graph for taking volume on y-axis and temperature on x-axis, the graph would be like this. And if you extrapolate it, it will cut here, which is minus 273.15. This is minus 273.15 degrees Celsius. But if you plot a graph for volume and absolute temperature, that is in Kelvin, this is in Celsius, then it will passes through the origin like this. Because volume and absolute zero temperature, 0 Kelvin temperature are directly proportional to each other. Clear? Now, if you plot a graph at different temperatures, then it is called isobar, because we are keeping pressure constant. So what is isobar? Isobar graphs plotting at constant pressure. That is called isobar. Isotherm means when graphs are plotted at constant temperature. Suppose we plot a graph for volume and temperature in degree Celsius. Here will be volume, here temperature. In degree Celsius we are using at different pressures. Clear? P1, P2, P3, P4. This is for P1. This is for P2. This is for P3. This is for P4. P4, P3, P2 and P1. Which is maximum? P4, P3, P2 and P1. Here as the pressure increase, the slope of the line will also increase. Why we have plotted here dotted lines? Because this will get by extrapolating the graph. And it will not cut at 0. Exact origin ઉપર તો કટે નહીં થાય. આ 0 થી અંદર કટ થશે આવી રીતે. This way. And this temperature is minus 273.15 degrees Celsius. Here will be volume. So as pressure increases, slope decreases. Clear? Same graph if we plotted for absolute Kelvin temperature. Suppose volume and here Kelvin temperature, absolute 0. Then we can have straight line like this passing through origin. This is P1, this is P2 and this is P3. So when it passes through origin, when Kelvin temperature is used. But when degree Celsius temperature is used, is minus 273.15 upar volume sudha se 0. So keep in mind, What is Charles' law? Volume of definite quantity of gas. You can note it down. एक पहले लिखा था वो डिग्री सेल्सियस के रेफरेंस में था, अब जो लिख रहे हैं वो केल्विन टेम्परेचर के रेफरेंस में है. So what is the law, Charles' law? For definite quantity of gas, for definite quantity of gas at constant pressure, volume is directly proportional to absolute temperature. Keep in mind, directly proportional to absolute temperature, not degree Celsius temperature. So V is directly proportional to T at constant pressure. This is known as Charles' law. Clear? Now one question, and then we'll move towards the next law, that is called Galo-Sykes law. First we'll do one sum. Question number 5.2. On a ship sailing in a Pacific Ocean where temperature is 23.4 degree, always convert it into Kelvin by adding 273. Balloon is filled with 2 liter air. Okay, he's telling what will be the volume of the balloon when the ship reaches Indian Ocean where the temperature is 26.1 degrees. So we have to add 273 in order to convert it into Kelvin. We have to determine volume. So we'll add them. Total temperature would be V1 is 2 liter and add karo to aase 296.4 Kelvin, and here if we add temperature then it would be 0.19 to 99.1 Kelvin. By applying Charles' law, V1 upon T1 is equals to V2 upon T2. We have to determine V2. So V2 will be V1 T2 by T1. What is V1? 2 liter. What is T2? 299.1. What is this? 296.4. If you solve, then the volume will be 2.018 liter. As volume temperature increase, volume of the gas also increases. Now the next law, that is called Galo-Sykes law of gas law. First we had done Boyle's law, second we had done Charles' law, now the third is Galo-Sykes law. What is this Galo-Sykes law? In this law, they kept volume constant. At constant volume for definite quantity of gas. For definite quantity of gas. Pressure is directly proportional to absolute temperature. Pressure is directly proportional to absolute temperature. Absolute temperature मतलब Kelvin temperature. So P is directly proportional to T at constant volume. If you remove proportionality sign, constant will come. Every time they had taken different constant. K same no થઈ જાય એટલે દરેક લો માં અલગ અલગ લેવાનો. આમાં આપણે K2 લઈ લઈએ અથવા K4 લઈ લઈએ. છે constant જ. P by T is always constant. It means that product ratio of P1 upon T1 is equal to P2 by T2. This is known as Galo-Sykes law. Directly proportional, so if we plot a graph for pressure and temperature, absolute temperature, by taking volume constant, if we take volume constant, graphs are called isochore. If pressure constant, it is isobar. Temperature constant, it is isotherm. and if this constant volume, then it is called isochore. So if you plot a graph for pressure and temperature, we will have, this is at V4, V3, V2 and V1. So V4, V3, V4 is maximum. Matlab at different volume, if we are plotting the graph, all are straight line, but at more volume, slope is less. At more volume, slope of line less. Okay? These are three laws, Charles' law, Boyle's law and the Gay-Lussac's law. If we compare all the three, then for Boyle's law, temperature constant, Boyle's law, three laws we had done, Charles' law, and the third is Gay-Lussac's law. For Boyle's law, what we have to keep constant? Temperature, pressure and volume. What is the relation between other two quantity? P is inversely proportional to V, V is directly proportional to T, T is directly proportional to T. And for numerical, which formula we will use? It's P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. It's V1 upon T1 is equal to V2 by T2. And here it is P1 upon T1 is equals to P2 by T2. So these three gas laws we had completed. Now in next video we will talk about Avogadro's law and the ideal gas equation, combined gas equation. All the laws we will combine and we will draw one equation. Okay.